좋은 거 알려준다잉. 그냥 다 넣어. 다 넣어. 맛있겠다잉.
별로 입도 안 되는데.
그래. 좋은 생각이야. 감사해요. 굿. 야호.
I was swinging along, minding my business, when suddenly out of the blue, just like a present from heaven, beautiful, wonderful you, the clouds disappeared and the birds started singing a beautifully wonderful tune, for no other song could be worthy of beautiful, wonderful you. Now who could have thought this could happen? Who would have ever believed? Could it be true that someone like you could fall for somebody like me? I'll swing along, happy as ever, no longer lonely or blue, for I have been kissed by an angel, beautiful, wonderful you. Now who could have thought this could happen? Who would have ever believed? Could it be true that someone like you could fall for somebody like me? Now I'll swing along, happy as ever, no longer lonely or blue, for I have been kissed by an angel, beautiful, wonderful, marvelous, lovable, beautiful, wonderful you.
한다고 했잖아. 그 저기 다 구우면 되겠다 그냥.
찍을 거야?
아니야. 그래.
근데 그 닦아놓고 있다.
우리 집도
Once in a while I dream. Once in a while I think of you. I reminisce on days gone by when you and I were new. Once in a while I dream, hoping that you'd return to me. But I know that you're not coming back, so once in a while I dream. Each moment passes like hours. Each day is dark as the night. Since we have ended, I just pretend I have a reason to live. It's sad how the seasons change. Sad how the feelings go away. We were in love, but now it's over. So once in a while I dream. So sad how the seasons change. Sad how the feelings go away. We were in love, but now it's over. So once in a while I dream. Pardon my plea, but would you allow if once in a while I dream? you say when love goes away that hasn't been said before? I have no rhyme that's different this time. There's no words to sing anymore. I haven't a clue why you went away. I only know you are gone. And I sit alone, my heart by the phone. And so I just listen to rain as it falls to the ground and washes the day away. Nothing to show and no place to go, so here in my room I stay. I don't know that I could forget you, no matter how hard I try. I'm all alone and honestly I don't know why.
아, 나 이거 둘 중에 하나 고르라야겠다.
이쪽에 있다, 이쪽에.
크다.
day will come, like the sun, like the sun.